Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Frank, prescribing you with as many winners as I can in the football across Europe. I'm definitely looking at this weekend. It's going to be a little bit of a busy one, so I'm going to crack on through this because I've got 11 predictions to give to you, and hopefully you like what you hear. And speaking of liking of what you hear, if you do like what you heard, and please do press the like button. Of course, subscribe, don't miss any content. Your support is more than welcome, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Okay, I'm going to be looking, and actually I'm going to start off in the eredivisie, move into the Bundesliga quite briefly, into Serie A, and finally into the Premiership. I'm going to leave La Liga alone because I don't like what I see there. So let's get going. And the first game I'm going to start off with is Ajax versus Heracles. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on this game. I'm not worried about whether Ajax are going to win this game. We all know that. It's damage limitation as far as Heracles are concerned. But what I am interested in is the second half of this game. It's the second half that I feel is going to have more goals than the first. After this week of international games, I feel like it's going to be a bit languid across all of Europe, to be honest with you, and I feel like there's going to be more goals in the second half of this game, and that is coming in at 1.75 to start off with. So of course, very, very nice odds as far as they're concerned. Moving on, I'm going to stay in the Eredivisie, and that's the AZ Alkmaar versus Emmen. Emmen, oh my, cannot score goals for love or money. They're on 4 points. They'll be lucky to hit 20 points this season. We know they're going down. AZ Alkmaar are moving along smoothly, and with that in mind, AZ Alkmaar to win this game at under 4.5 goals. I'm liking the look of that, and that is coming in at 1.85. Bear in mind, all these games that I'm looking at, they're all over the weekend. I'm honing in on the 21st and 22nd of November specifically, just so you know if you want to find these games, okay? Moving into the Bundesliga, can't miss out on Bayern Munich versus Werder Bremen. Now, this is going to be an interesting game. I'm intrigued to see how that central midfield looks with arguably the best central midfielder at this moment in time, Kimmich, now injured and out for the foreseeable future. Leaves a lot of pressure on Goretzka in the middle, as now we know there is no Thiago Alcantara because he moved on to Liverpool respectively in the summer. Of course, they've got their wide men and they'll be potent, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of possession for Bayern Munich. And with that in mind, again, I'm not talking about whether they're going to win the game. Yeah, we know they probably will. I'm thinking more about whether they're going to keep a clean sheet, and I believe they're going to keep a clean sheet this weekend against Werder Bremen, and that is coming in and around a 2.10 error, and I like the sound of that, definitely. Now, moving into Serie A, few games here that I like, and the first one I like is Crotone versus Lazio. Crotone versus Lazio. Now, Crotone will be down there. They will be fighting for their lives all season. However, I do feel Lazio have too much firepower for them, even though they're away from home. Whether a Ciro Immobile plays or not, I don't think it really matters as far as this game's concerned. I feel like Lazio will thrive. They'll have enough counter-attack. They'll have enough possession at the moment as well, and I feel like they will definitely come through this game. So I'm definitely looking at Lazio to win this game and under 4.5 goals, and that is coming in at 2.25. 2.25, very, very good odds as far as that's concerned. I feel the reason it's 2.25 is simply because Ciro Immobile is very much a doubt for this game, so that's risen the actual odds, which works in our favour, to be honest with you. Staying on that pattern, Spezia at home against Atalanta. Same mindset here. I feel Atalanta will have way too much firepower. 100 league goals last season alone. They've picked up where they've left off this season. Still scoring, still banging in the goals, whether it's Zapata, Muriel, Gomez, you name it. Their firepower is absolutely ridiculous. I don't see that changing in this game whatsoever. Don't see Spezia really causing them any problems. And in this game, same thing as I said with Lazio. I'm expecting Atalanta to win this game and under 4.5 goals. Could see 2-1, 3-1. I don't really see 4-1, 5-1 or anything along those lines. Might even see a clean sheet, 3-0, 4-0. Who knows? But I expect Atalanta to win this game, and I expect it to be under 4.5 goals. And that's coming in, again, respectful here at 2.15. 2.15. Moving on for the final game in Serie A, Juventus versus Cagliari. Now, this is an interesting one because I just don't understand Juventus' style whatsoever. I don't know what they're bringing to the table. They have been struggling as of late, but you know and I know that they will be there or thereabouts at the end of the season. So I will not be fooled by their mediocre start this season. Drew the last game, Calgary won their last game. Calgary will be buoyant and they'll be looking to get something out of this game. Whether they will or not, I'm not quite sure. So I'm looking to play safe here with both teams to score in this game. And you can find that in and around 2.0 area. Now moving on into the Premiership. First game I'm going to look at here is Newcastle versus Chelsea. Chelsea may be the most informed team and the worst team to be playing at this moment in time. Newcastle, don't see you getting anything out of this game. Newcastle, you're just not the same as you were last season. You're not defending the same. You're not being as deep as what you were last season. And I think that is not playing to your strengths. Yes, I understand you're trying to expand, but at this moment in time, you don't have to worry about playing for the fans. No one's there. No one's going to put the pressure on you. No one's going to be whistling at you. You should just play the game that you know best. So, with that in mind, I'm looking at the likes of Ziyech to penetrate. I'm looking at Werner to penetrate. Who knows? Abraham may play, and we all know when Abraham plays, he scores or he assists. He's always involved, no matter what the situation is concerned. So, with that in mind, I'm looking at Chelsea to win this game. I'm looking at under 4.5 goals as well, and that's coming in at 1.91. Okay, now moving on, Spurs versus Manchester City. If I remember rightly, Spurs with the coronavirus, they've just lost Matt Doherty. They've kept Gareth Bale. It looks like I thought Gareth Bale might go down as he was in close proximity with Matt Doherty, but that's not been the situation. So with that in mind, it's a situation where I'm looking at, again, both teams to score because Manchester City will score at White Hart Lane. And I can also see Spurs as well scoring here. So I'm playing safe as far as that's concerned. And again, we're looking at 1.91 as far as that's concerned. Serge Aurier, you could be in trouble. I think Sterling may have a field day against you. So we'll be keeping an eye as far as that's concerned. Moving on, Sheffield United versus West Ham. Just like Newcastle, Sheffield United can't defend. It's just gone all Pete Tong. It's gone wrong completely. Oh, yes, we know there's been a lot of injuries to the likes of John Egan. They lost Henderson from last season. Ramsdale, let's face it, he's not as good a shot stopper as Henderson. Can't keep anything out at this moment in time. Stevens looks all over the place. Endo Stevens, he's obviously playing out of position, which is not working for him. He's doing his best, but he's been exposed time and time again. It hasn't really worked out up front either. McBurney, oh my, this guy is ridiculously slow. He scored 6 goals in 36 games in all competitions last season for a striker, one goal in every 6. Oh, it's not good, is it? Doesn't look good at all. And they spent a good 20 million on him last season. They spent another 20 million on Brewster this season. Let's see if he comes through. It'd be nice if he gets a couple of goals for them as well. However, West Ham, they're looking solid this season. They're looking a lot stronger than what they were last season. And with that in mind, I'm looking at Pablo Fornes to again penetrate. Lanzini is, he's getting fit. He's getting fit. Jared Bowen, he's a pest, isn't he? He's an absolute pest. Is Antonio going to play in this game? Not quite sure, but even if he doesn't, I think Sebastian Haller can lead this line very well. And with that in mind, I don't see West Ham losing this game. So draw no bet is what I'm looking at as far as this one's concerned, and that's coming in at 1.73, okay? Now, moving on, Leeds versus Arsenal Football Club. With this game, let's just keep it simple, both teams to score, okay? Both teams, their midfields are going to be gaping. They're going to be so open. El Nene has suddenly become a very integral player for Arsenal Football Club. Didn't see that coming. Now he's gone down with coronavirus. Partey is come touch and go with the injury. Will he get onto the pitch? We'll have to wait and see. If not, we may see the likes of Xhaka. We may see the likes of Ceballos. Ceballos hasn't had that much game time as of late, so it'll be interesting to see how he slots back in. If I remember rightly, Phillips is still out for Leeds at this moment in time. There's a lot of holes in both midfields. Both defences are ridiculously open as well. I'm expecting goals. So play safe with both teams to score. And that's coming in at 1.91 as well. And finally, Liverpool versus Leicester. Liverpool just don't have a defence at this moment in time. And if I remember rightly, Reece Williams also has an injury as well to go along with Joe Gomez with his England training injury. Obviously, Van Dijk's out for the foreseeable future for a very long time, if not the whole season. And Alexander-Arnold looks like he might not make this game either. So the makeshift defence here, we could see the likes of James Milner at left back, Nico Williams at right back, Matic will play, and I have no idea. Nathaniel Phillips may go into central defence. As far as they're concerned, Henderson, of course, is touch and go as well. It's not looking great as far as Liverpool are concerned. However, again, both teams to score. Just play safe. You could even look at both teams to score on over 2.5 goals here. But both teams to score, as far as this game is concerned, is coming in at 1.83. Okay, so there you have it. So I'm just going to do a quick recap as far as they're concerned. So you know exactly what the odds are roughly and what you can find. So first and foremost, eredivisie, Ajax versus Heracles. I'm looking at more goals in the second half than the first half, and that's coming at 1.75. AZ Alkmaar to win against Emmen, under 4.5 goals in that game as well at 1.85. Bayern Munich to keep a clean sheet against Werder Bremen in the Bundesliga, and that's looking at 2.10 area. Juventus in Serie A versus Calgary, both teams to score, coming in at 2.0. Spezia versus Atalanta, I'm expecting Atalanta to overthrow Spezia, and under 4.5 goals at 2.15. Same result regarding Crotone versus Lazio. Again, Lazio should be too strong for Crotone, even though they may have an eye on the Champions League the forthcoming week. Lazio under 4.5 goals, we're looking at 2.25. Moving into the Premiership, as I said, Newcastle versus Chelsea. Chelsea, I'm expecting to win this game in under 4.5 goals at 1.91. Spurs versus Man City, playing safe here with both teams to score at 1.91 also. Sheffield United versus West Ham. As I said, I just don't see West Ham losing this game. I'm liking Kufal. I really like Kufal as a right back. Draw no bet. That's coming at 1.73. Leeds versus Arsenal. Goals. Both teams to score. Let's just play safe at 1.91. And finally, Liverpool versus Leicester City. Both teams to score at 1.83. Going to be a really, really interesting weekend, and I can't wait for the club football to be back here because I have definitely missed it, and I'm assuming you lot have missed it as well. Guys, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I know I do these prediction videos, and obviously I'm trying to prescribe you guys with as much winnings as I can. But guys, please stay safe no matter what. We are going through this pandemic. We've all got to stay safe no matter what's going on. Enjoy the weekend. Have an awesome time. Enjoy your winnings, and I will see you guys soon for a review after the weekend to let you know exactly what came through and did not. Until then, you guys take care for now. Bye-bye.